Our next lesson is on simplifying radicals. We practiced this a little bit in the last lesson, but we're going to work more on it on this lesson. There are 4 basic steps for simplifying a radical. The first thing you need to do is break the number into prime factors. You know what prime numbers are? The prime factors are all the numbers that you can multiply it together to get this number in their prime form. So an example of this number would be the square root of 180. The next step is to group these prime factors into pairs. Well, the prime factors of 180 are 3, 3, 2 times 2 times 5. We group them into pairs. That's what I've done here. We're looking for pairs of prime factors. Then you're going to remove one of each pair to the outside of the radical. So what that means is this: if you have a pair of factors that are prime, like 3 and 3 here, or 2 and 2, you're going to move one to the front, like this 3, and you're going to drop this. Why? Because this 3 times 3 is 9, and the square root of 9 is 3. So the 3 comes out front. Do the same thing for the 2. So now we've got 3 times 2 out in front. These are gone, and I'm left with the square root of 5 underneath. Last step, simplify if you can. And we can simplify this one, because 3 times 2 is 6, and we still have the radical 5. This is the process for simplifying a radical. I want you to try 3 with me now. The first one is the square root of 80. Again, the first step is to break them into prime factors. So the square root of 80, well, 2 factors are 8 times 10. Are these prime factors? No. You keep working. Break this 8 into another factor, which is going to be 4 times 2 times 5 times 2. That gives me the 10. Here's the 8. I'm still not in prime factors. This will break down a little farther. So 2 times 2, that's this, times, bring down the 2 times 2, this one, times 5. I've got 2 pairs of 2. So I move this pair out, move one out, one of this one out, and I still have square root of 5 under the radical. Last step, simplify. 2 times 2 is 4 times the square root of 5. That is this radical simplified. If we have square root of 28, 2 numbers multiplied together, 4 times 7, not yet prime factors. 4 is equal to 2 times 2. So this is the square root of 2 times 2 times 7. Oh, I've got a pair. Move out 1 in front times the square root of 7. There's nothing more to simplify. This is this simplified. This one, well, 7 goes into 14 twice and then into 7 1. So 2 factors are going to be 7 times 21. And this 7 is a prime factor, but this can be broken down into 7 times 3. Now I've got this. There's my pair. I move it out front. So I have 7 times the square root of 3. This is how to simplify a radical. Please go to Edmodo, find lesson 3.41, and complete the check for understanding.